Have you ever read an article, a piece of news or media, and thought to yourself, huh? 3DS servers shutting down in April.
Huh?
The original Rabbit Pokemon is a Easter Bunny?
Huh?
Let's get to that second article later. All good things must come to an end. Realizing that the 3DS multiplayer servers are shutting down in April was unreal. An end of an era, one might say. I've already done a couple videos covering Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Transporter on the 3DS. But I've never done any of the Pokemon 3DS games. Of course, like most people my age, I grew up playing on the 3DS. I was in that lame phase, thinking I grew out of playing Pokemon, so I was playing other 3DS games. These games were Animal Crossing, Smash, Luigi's Mansion, and Fire Emblem. So if I wanted to play any of these Pokemon games, I was starting from scratch. I did get copies of those games last year, so that's a start. With the impending shutdown, I figured it was worth a try to experience the multiplayer functions on one of the 3DS era games, specifically Pokemon Y. A couple weeks prior to the end of the servers, I started my playthrough of Pokemon Y. I'll admit, I felt rushed trying to complete the game in order to unlock Friends Safari, which in order to do that, you would need to have gotten all 8 gym badges, beat the Elite Four, travel to Luminous City's train station. Upon entering, Professor Sycamore will give you a rail ticket to the city where Friends Safari is. So having to rush through the game before the servers close, you can understand how I didn't get a good impression of X and Y. I usually like to take my time in these games to experience it, to enjoy what that game has to offer. Regarding the story, mechanics, and the lore, I felt like I would probably need to do another playthrough of X and Y so that I can get a better opinion of it. Playing through Y, Easter was around the corner and April is Egg Month for the shiny hunting community in Pokemon. I was talking to chat asking about Pokemon they're gonna hunt when people say Wigglytuff is a bunny rabbit. I don't believe that. Yeah, there isn't really a lot of bunny Pokemon. USA Today. USA Today has a best bunny Pokemon ranked. There are now several hundred Pokemon, and the designs are inspired by most animals you can name. One of the real animals that has several pocket monsters modeled after is, of course, the bunny rabbit. Cute, fluffy, and nice. Oh, what do you mean they're nice? A perfect model for a popular Pokemon, but one could argue, we will argue, that the original rabbit Pokemon is the Easter Wait, what? What is this article? The Easter Bunny has been hiding eggs and other goodies in the garden or in the apartment for much longer than Pokemon existed. However, the industrious little guy is only ever represented as a boring but far too tasty chocolate bunny. But you know which franchise has a lot of rabbits, right? You see where this is going. What is this article going towards? The Easter Bunny isn't a Pokemon. I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. Okay, so they have Burnary at number 9, Nidoran in number 8, Scorbunny in number 7, Bunnelbly is number 6, Raboot is number 5, Lopunny is number 4, Diggersby is number 3, Cinderace is number 2, and number 1 is Azumarill. I can't believe I read that, chat. Maybe I make a Pokemon video, shiny hunting Pokemon, rabbit Pokemon, based off of that list. Oh my god. Yes, this is an actual article from 2022. I was so taken aback by the rankings, I just had to commit to the bit. So these are the shiny Pokemon we're going to hunt. This felt like an easy list to tackle. I already have a shiny Burnary from my past Pokemon Legends Arceus hunts, and a shiny Cinderace in my Pokemon Shield from the original playthrough that I have on there. The best part of this hunt is that when we unlock the Friend Safari feature, one of my friends had a Diggersby as the 3rd slot to hunt. I wanted this shiny hunt to be a bit of a challenge, so I decided to try and hunt these Pokemon in different games using different methods. Friend Safari Diggersby for Pokemon X and Y, Masuda method for Bunnelbly and 2 Scorbunnies, one of them we're gonna evolve to a Raboot in Sword and Shield, as well as a Lopunny in Dynamax Adventure Raids, Shiny Sandwich / Picnic method for Azumarill and Scarlet and Violet, both gendered Nidorans, In the Let's Go games, let's start with the Masuda method in Generation 8 in Sword and Shield since it is Egg Month. Yeah, I know, I'm not really following the Egg Month rules when it comes to these hunts, but hey, you know, they're eggs at the end of the day, right? In a previous video, shiny hunting dragon type Pokemon, I explained I was using the device to expedite the hunt. We're using the same one here. Having the shiny charm and the foreign language Ditto put us around a 1 out of 512 odds. I was able to knock out the Bunnelbly and 2 Scorbunnies within reasonable odds. After we evolved one of our Scorbunnies, we can scratch out the Masuda method targets off this list. While we're in Sword and Shield, let's get these Dynamax raids going. To get this Lopunny in Dynamax Adventures, this one was a bit hard to do. We don't really control what Pokemon we can get in the Dynamax Adventure run other than choosing the path of the desired Pokemon, and that's if you know the silhouette. When we were doing these Lunala raids, we figured we'd make this Lopunny a secondary objective. If this Lopunny is shiny, Ruby's gonna have a sister. It's gonna happen to Ruby with my luck. Lunala's not gonna be shiny, and then this Lopunny is gonna be shiny. I'll to check how many you've done. Honestly, I kind of just do a guess and I call it there. I should though to keep accurate count, but my brain's too small. Ruby, what did I tell you, Ruby? What did I tell you? Oh my god, shiny Lopunny, dude, I called it. Well, after getting these bunnies together into a campsite and made some curry with them, we made haste into Generation 9. For the Azumarill hunt, I know those little guys and gals are around the Castle Royal Lake, so we parted ways there to begin the hunt. Look, I know a lot of people think shiny hunting in Generation 9 is pretty easy. It really is. So we decided to opt out on doing an outbreak method and just rolled with finding them in the regular spawns and doing a sandwich, giving us the odds of 1 out of 683. Sure enough, after 120 resets, we managed to find that blue bunny turned into a yellow bunny. Wait a minute. Okay, I can understand why the author is getting at now. Let's let them cook. Okay, sweet. Let's move on to Pokemon X and Y. Friend Safari is pretty much the 3DS version of Safari Zone. The catch is what determines your Pokemon in the Safari depends on your friends list, and there is a third slot that can be unlocked if your friends beat the post game. Pokemon caught in the Friend Safari have 2 IVs of 31. The shiny odds are greater, 1 out of 585 to be exact. And oh man, we needed every bit of luck there. Our first shiny from the Friend Safari was a Phanpy. Yo, we got a shiny Phanpy! Oh my god, the meme music helped. The meme music helped. I would just leave it on. Dude. We were hitting over 500 plus encounters when we landed our second Phanpy that was shiny offline. Talk about luck. We were going over odds once again. Clocking in over 700 hunts, I decided to boot up my Switch and do a multi-hunt so that we can try and catch the Nidoran. Catch combo method is pretty straightforward in the Let's Go games. Catch 31 plus of the same type Pokemon and your rolls for a shiny increases. Heck, it didn't take too long to get our shiny, except it was a female Nidoran when we were hunting male Nidorans. Gender difference Pokemon do break your catch combo, so we had to start from scratch to get the male. Fortunately for us though, back in Friend Safari, we finally got the big Chungus. Hopefully nothing spawns while we're away. That'd be very sad. Okay, you spawned. Right. Skedaddle. Finally! Jesus! Oh my god! 1046, chat. The Chungus spawns. Oh, thank god. Oh my god. Chat. Yay. Prepared. I could do timer ball because how long it took, right? Dude, look at Eevee. Eevee's already passed out. Eevee's like, bro, this Chungus took so long. Oh my god. Redoing our catch combo for the male Nidoran, we were fortunate enough to get the big Chungus in X and Y.
Same day we got the big Chungus, we also got one more shiny to add to the collection from Friends Safari Zone.
Vending machines, but goddamn, they're so pro. Well, we got another shiny, chat, but it's not Target. Clocking in after 3 resets and over 1,000 Nidoran males, we finally caught the little guy.
Here comes the boy, hello boy, welcome, there he is here.
Talk about a challenge, huh? So let's recap. This challenge spanned over 4 different Pokemon games, 2 consoles, and 5 method hunts. Kind of insane. In closing, while I didn't spend too much time in Kalos, I can understand why people have a soft spot for this generation. This was one of the first 3DS Pokemon games to make the jump from 2D to 3DS. There's a lot to be desired, and I'm looking forward to seeing what is there to offer in Pokemon ZA and how it ties back to the X and Y games. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you all for hanging around and sticking here. I had a great time with this challenge. If you're sticking around, I would love to talk about the fundraiser that I'm doing right now. At the time of this video's upload, we are starting our fundraiser for Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month. We are helping out Friends of Little Saigon and fundraising money for them. This is my 3rd year fundraising with them and my 4th year fundraising for the month of May. I got to meet them years ago and they're great people. Got to meet the executive director and their mission means a lot. So have the means, consider donating. There is a QR code on the screen right now, and I'll have a donation link to my Tiltify in the link below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Consider donating to the fundraiser, and I will see you all when I see you.